here we have Mrs. Yoshioka.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。Yes, we're here for 土曜日の読書. And I'm so excited to bring you Hina Matsuri. It's a girls' celebration. But anyway, so we have 日本語で読書 homepage right here. So if you click these three lines, you have drop down menus, and today we like to go to community, and we have three topics: schools and cultural events and practices. And notice how we didn't really say Japanese events, so we would like to mingle other cultural practices and events, pumpkins or fall festival in the United States, and Thanksgiving Day, 入学式,
Entrance ceremony, but we don't really have it.
And 七五三, coming of age ceremonies all over in different countries, I've heard. So here we have Hina Matsuri. Another is Obon in California.
There is no Obon in English.
Hi. Okay. Obon is in California, we have a lot of Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
Culture practices are very familiar to us in California, similar to Day of the Dead. And then she was at the end of today. We're getting close to the end of February, and March 3rd is the Hina Matsuri, Doll Festival Day. And so I'd like to go over this story today with Freda. So if you click this arrow, it'll get bigger. I'm going to go ahead and read it. We'll come back and go over and see if there's anything that if we were to bring this to your classroom, I'd like you to see how you would edit, see how you would use it in your classroom. 私のひな祭り。ひな祭りは毎年3月3日です。これは女の子の祭りです。2月末に私の家ではひな人形をひな壇に飾ります。そして紅白と緑のひし形の餅も飾ります。それから桃の花をひな壇の前に飾ります。家族で桜餅やちらし寿司を食べます。それから白酒を飲みます。父はお酒が好きだから白酒も飲みます。私はまだ子供だから白酒は飲めません。ひな祭りの次の日に私はひな人形をしまいます。ひな人形は早くしまわないと結婚できないと母が言います。Okay, these are the credits. Okay, what do you think of this story? There are a lot of
I think a lot of things about this, but you know, as a non-Japanese person and as a American woman, I've always been perplexed by this. So I feel like this cultural event is a good. It can lead to many, I think, not maybe controversial or not it has lots of possibility for discussion, and
I see. Okay.
I think like as a non-Japanese person, I think that this story or this event and the practices and this story as it's contained right here, I can use it as a, we have as a language and culture teacher. It's not my job to tell kids how to interpret the culture, but
Okay.
they have to become kind of like ethnographers. They have to examine the culture and the practices them, and use like kind of from a scientific or academic approach.
Okay.
And so like they could use this. I feel like would be a good lesson. This story right here in this event is I think a possible place to teach about actual the three P's: products, practices, and perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a middle school teacher, and so it's my that when students like this cultural event is, to me as an American, is perplexing. I mean, it's something I find it raises a lot of questions in my mind, and so and I'm tempted to be like, oh, this is sexist, or but I need to come at this from an academic point of view, like a lens of the ethnographer. And I feel like this event is kind of a good one to talk about in the middle school level, like to start understanding how to analyze culture using the ideas of products, practices, and perspectives, the three
Mm-hmm.
P's from ACTFul. So I
Yes.
would maybe use that and kind of use that as a backdrop for approaching this, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I can appreciate that. And so, yeah. Okay. So first page.
Hmm.
Uh, so first of all, 私のひな祭り again,
Mm,
we don't want to say the fact that this is the way to celebrate
right.
in every house in houses in
Hmm.
Japan. Um, but personally, my grandfather bought me when I was maybe mm, 3 or 4. My grandfather spent thousands of thousand thousands of money to buy this type of set. This one has a one,
Uh-huh.
two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you call this? Steps? It's not a really steps. Podium.
Tiers, maybe
Tiers. Yes,
tiers.
tiers. And it has
Hmm.
furnitures. Those furnitures are to bring when you get married. Bring the furnitures from your house, and then three. Mm, this is like an emperor empress wedding. Uh, it represents the wedding day, and it's really
Hmm.
festive. My favorite was always these musicians, that boy band on the third
Third.
third
Ah,
stage. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys. They
ah,
have instruments in their hands.
right.
Mhm.
I have a question.
Yes.
So how far in advance do did your family take this out for display?
Oh yeah. So at the end of February.
Oh, so pretty early. And then do like my sister and I would have loved playing with dolls. Are these things that kids would play with, or is it look, don't touch?
Look, don't touch.
Ah, that would have killed me.
Yeah, that you don't touch, huh? And very
Yeah.
sensitive. Those are Japanese
Uh-huh.
dolls, like the porcelain dolls. The
Oh.
faces are made of porcelain, and hands are also porcelain. Feet, I think they have feet. I believe, and they
Uh-huh.
were put away with really delicate, like a tissue paper, whole year, and then you bring them out when the end of February comes. and it's really exciting time for me. I remember. And these flowers, right side is not cherry blossom. Those are peach blossoms, but those are, artificial flower, but it represents peach. And the other side has like a citrus fruit plant. Yeah.
Is that yuzu? It's not yuzu, is it? No.
No. I don't remember now. I'll go research. I forgot.
Yeah, there's so much to research.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's been around for, could be 1,000 years. I don't know. We've been celebrating this adult festival for could be 1,000 years. That I need to research it too. So please comment.
Yeah.
If you know.
Yeah.
How many years been this Japan Hinamatsuri? How many years been? I could say 1,000 years, but I could be wrong. And it's really stereotyping the fact that boys are the boys are playing instruments, and the ladies on the three ladies are like a servant, and that's they're carrying something, and not
that. Yeah, so the gender roles here, are this is a very hot topic.
You're right.
And potentially challenging to talk about. So I'm curious. So for at least for a person who's a non-Japanese point of view, this like kind of blows my mind. So.
And also these 1, 2, 3, the below the 5 boys, there are 2 men sitting there. There are governors, and also there are men, so
this is very hierarchical, very hierarchical, visually hierarchical and socially hierarchical, and I think there's a lot of room for discussion here about the symbolism of this, and what are the values, what do these represent, why do people do this, what are the practices associated with this. I mean, I think it's kind of a big topic. Could lead to lots of big topics.
Yeah, that's true. And these 3 men down below are servants also. Yeah. And then I just remember now, the up top nearby the princess, I guess I say princess, is the name of it's like a brand who made this piece. The artist's name is on the
a kind of I see. The artist's
name is up there. And yeah, so that's just a kind of what I know without researching. It's just what I know, what I grew up with.
You would recognize that sign as the name. You automatically know that that's the artist's name, or the creator's name. So I wouldn't have known that at all. I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. You could tell me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So and then anyway, these are really.
I suppose all that furniture at the bottom, all those things that in the West and in European culture, like, or women will get married with a dowry. They will bring a dowry is the belongings and the things of financial worth that she will bring to the marriage.
Yeah.
Is that similar? A similar concept? Okay, so there is a comparison. There are comparisons in historical European culture. And
oh, I see.
Yeah,
I don't know how they adapted or similar originally similar. That I don't know, but I like that comment. Yes, so everyone who's watching this, please comment us. You can research it for us. We can all learn together. Yeah.